I'm heavy-hearted this morning, family. I'm sorry. I'm a complete fucking failure. I'm a complete failure. This is the worst I've ever felt as a man in my life. It's the worst experience, and I'm going to be honest and tell the truth. I'm a complete failure. And I hate to I'm the type of person, I never really hated to admit shit, because anything I did, I stand up behind. But I'm trembling trying to deliver this message, having to tell my Facebook friends and family what I did this morning and why I am a failure. I'm gonna hit this L a couple of times. I'm gonna try my best not to cry, but I know I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna try my best not to yell, but I know I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna try my best to keep my composure, but I know I'm gonna bust out crying. This morning, I was out and about, and this shit happened to me today. I almost killed myself today in my mind of thinking about this situation. I was riding down the street in Durham, and I picked up this little boy. I picked up this little black boy. He was running. And man, this shit is hard to explain. I picked up this little black boy. He was running. And he was running. And when I picked him up, it looked like he was scared, like somebody was chasing him. And my first instinct was like, man, this little nigga looks scared. He was running, holding his pants up. And I ain't want to pick him up, but something in my heart was like, yo, pick this little kid up. Little kid might be about 14. And when I picked the kid up, he got in the car like he was super scared. He was like, just go over here. And when I pulled off, the kid like laid his seat back like he was laying down. And as I was pulling off, I got to the stoplight. A cop come out the corner and pulled a light on me. The little kid said, go, 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 go. I'm like, I'm not fucking going. So the little kid started crying. He said the cop chasing me. So instantly I put both my hands on the wheel. You know what I mean? Cop come up to the car, see the kid, tell me that he was looking for this kid. And he ain't pull no gun. We in Durham. He ain't pull no gun or nothing. And he was just told the kid to get out the car. The kid got out the car. I asked the cop what was going on. Cop basically told me shut the fuck up and told the kid to come on around to him. So I told the little kid, just walk on around that little man. So the cop started talking to the kid in front of me. He said, why you running from da 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 da? So then I started to be able to assess what was going on. So the cop was like, do you know this kid? I was like, I seen him around, at the store and whatnot, because I wanted to be like, I know him to take responsibility of him. And then he was like, next time I tell you to stop, don't take off running. So the cop basically told me he was going to let the kid leave with me. And the cop was basically like, he wanted to talk to the kid about something. He didn't get too deep in it, and the kid took off running. So I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? The kid's scared. There's a white cop, cool guy. And the cop leaving, I get in the car. I said, no, bro, what the fuck going on? He was asking me why I was out here looking like I'm looking. I said, what you mean looking? He was like, I ain't understand looking like I'm looking. So when I looked at the kid, he looked like every other little black kid, you know. And it fucked me up because I was like, the kid is just being profiled. The cop wanted to talk to him. And I got to thinking. I hugged that little boy. We cried together. I said, little man, you got to change the way you carry yourself. And I got to thinking while I was hugging that kid. The first thing you do when you get up in the morning is a black man. And the way man said, I put my pants on one leg at a time like everybody else. The first thing as a black male you do when you get up in the morning is put your goddamn pants on. And for somehow our entire race have failed, and I have failed, because we let our black boys do that wrong. We got one thing to do. The first thing to do when you get up out in the morning is put your fucking pants on. And we do that wrong. The first fucking thing you do each day is put your fucking pants on. And somehow the black race, who would talk about Kaepernick and civil rights, the black race, me included, will let our black boys fail at the first fucking feat of the day. First thing in the morning, put your fucking pants on. Our elders suffered through so much vagrancy laws. What's a vagrant? That's a nigga standing around, he don't look right. On the fucking Andy Griffin show, Otis the Wino went to jail every fucking day with a fucking suit on. Our granddaddy always had on a hat. Some say they didn't stand around looking like the profile. Sending our children out the house looking like the profile, it's like them saying, drink out of whatever fucking water fountain you want to drink out of. Now let's get into the realness of it as I got to thinking. As a father, I never let my kids sag they fucking pants. As a father, I didn't want my kids to have skinny jeans, but naturally their mama wanted them to have a pair too. So I gave in, let them get a pair of skinny jeans. And he wore them motherfuckers all the time. And I realized as a man, and women get mad, this is where as a man I should have slapped her in her fucking teeth. We ain't letting them do that shit. And then went in there and slapped him in his fucking head. You shouldn't want that fucking shit, boy. That's like drinking out of the white water fountain. I ain't gonna let you go out this house looking a certain way. So I never let my kids sag their pants. Then over time, I got weak. Couldn't hold a standard. My oldest son graduate, go off to college. Oh, he a man now. Let him do what he want to do. He a man now. So he never let it sag his pants around me. Caught my youngest son coming in the house, pulling his pants up. I said, so you be sagging in school and then come in the house and pull your pants up around me? He said, yeah, you said don't sag. failed. Because I was scared of the white police coming in here, taking me to jail for holding my motherfucking ground on the standards of my household, the standards that my elders passed on to me, and the standards of my motherfucking race, and the standards of my kids not being profiled. I was supposed to, hey, what I say go. What I say go. That's what I was supposed to do. The first fucking thing that a black male does in the morning is put his fucking pants on, and the entire race, fathers, mothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, brothers, the entire race has let us get this wrong. If you can't do the first thing of the day right, you walk out the house lost, a loser. And we so liberal, we so white. All our kids should be able to do and dress and walk and talk in America like they want to without being profiled. But then we turn around and say, I hate America. I don't want to bow to the flag, and I want Kaepernick to have a job. But America is bad to the government. Then turn around the next minute and say, we want all the white privileged rights. We don't want to be judged. Our kids should be able to walk down the street wearing hoodies and sagging their pants. I should have slapped her in the motherfucking mouth, Jamal. I should have slapped my motherfucking wife in her motherfucking mouth and slapped my sons in their motherfucking mouth and been a motherfucking man. And every black man on this motherfucking timeline should have did the same thing to their motherfucking sister who let their nephews do it. God damn it. God damn it. That's the way you make. You motherfucking weak ass. I'm weak. I failed. I was scared of the white police officer. I failed. Put the motherfucking woman in her motherfucking place and put the child in his motherfucking place. My granddaddy pulled a fucking shotgun on the cops. Told him, I'll blow your motherfucking head off if you don't get off my land. I seen him do it. Alec Clark, I seen him do it. The cop said, Alec, all right, you done had enough liquor, just going back in the house. Because he knew my granddaddy. Two white cops knew that my granddaddy would kill his fucking ass before he let him come in the house and tell him how to run his motherfucking family. But I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I don't care about you motherfucking niggas. Because I'm thinking about myself and my motherfucking household right now. Because that could have been my kid out there being profiled for having his motherfucking pants hanging off his ass. Then take away force. See, I'm a man. I should have done it by force. I'm in the house and fucking failed. Tell you another thing I failed at, that I should have choked both they motherfucking asses every time I seen it. I'm talking about me right now. We ain't gonna get it. We gonna get into the sisters in a minute, but we talking about me and men. My motherfucking sons, I could be in the bedroom with my Rain app on, and at 6 o'clock in the morning, they fucking phone alarm can go off. Them motherfuckers can't hear it. I can get up out of my bedroom with the door shut, walk across the house to my son's room, kick his door open and tell him, turn that fucking phone off, and he can't even hear it. But let me tell you, that's another thing. I got an overall point though, motherfuckers. I say, since they was kids, don't go to sleep with them headphones on. Stop having them headphones on so loud all the time. I snatch them out their ear. The older they get, the more they becoming men, the more and less man, take that shit off. Then I started feeling like a bitch. Well, I'm in the car with my son. He want to listen to his music. If I let him wear it, I don't want to make him sad or mad at me. Now my motherfucking sons can't hear their fucking alarm in the fucking bedroom. And I can hear the motherfucker across the goddamn house. I let them boys fuck their motherfucking hearing up. I should have slapped their motherfucking heads off and said, God damn it, if I see you with them headphones on in the bed again. Oh, Brenda Renee Smith, shut the fuck up. I'ma get to you. Just shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of here. I'm changing my approach. I'm going to jail. Fuck out of here. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Shut the fuck up. Now, as a man, I was about to address women and how it could be done or how it's not being done. Either way, we fell in the race. So you shut the fuck up right now. If I can't do it by force or ain't man enough to do it by force, a mother's love could say, son, don't go outside with your pants looking like that. It worries me. It embarrasses me. Son, the police could lock you up for having your pants like that. Son, I don't like that. I'm your mother. I don't like how that looks. You have a little sister, you have a brother. I just don't like how that looks. A mother's love couldn't do it or wouldn't do it. So are you understanding what I'm trying to make the point that the black man has failed and the black woman has failed? Our entire race is complicit in the fact that we let our black children fail the first step of the day. The first fucking thing of the day. They get in the car with us, failures. They get out of the car with us, failures. Now, my youngest son, he don't be sagging his pants around me, but my oldest son do now, and I don't say nothing. Failures. If you are a child and your parent can't get you to pull up your fucking pants, me included, we are failing our kids. We failing our children. Me included. Me included. We're failing. As a daddy, I'm supposed to use my pimp hand. Bap! And if I'm not around, a mother's supposed to be able to use, hey son, I'm raising you, I love you, I feed you, I take care of you. I don't like how that looks. I don't want you to do that. And a child should do what their mother asked them. So we failing. Can I get I agree? It's alive, 187 people. Can I get I agree? Can I get I am a failure if you're allowing it? If you're doing it? If you're doing it around the children, I don't sag my pants. But my youngest son sneak and does it, and I allow it and don't be caring if I see it. Or if my oldest son come in here, his pants sagging, all they motherfucking friends do it. Can we agree? Can we fucking agree? So we talk about, see, Martin Luther King came up in an era where all black folks knew what the rules were. What were the rules of engagement? This is how the white man acts. These are the things that he's looking for. Now, he will kill any of us. I got on a suit and they assassinated me. So don't be an asshole and say some dumb shit about the way you dress shouldn't matter. Okay? Martin Luther King said these are the things they're looking for. This is what we're going to avoid doing. We're not going to their water fountains. We're not drinking out of their pools. We're not trying to do none of this. And when we try to do it, we're going to do it aggressively together as a group. If Kaepernick wants to start a revolt, have the whole NFL do it at one time. But they wouldn't. Back in the day, Ali, enough influential athletes did something together. They were part of a movement. if LeBron James get in with Kaepernick and Steph Curry and Westbrook and all the players, that's a different thing. We want Kaepernick, the white privilege in our race. We want Kaepernick to win against 32 white billionaires. 32 white owners. We want Kaepernick to win. That's like sending our child out there saying, drink from the white water fountain. Sit over here. Now, if we don't mind our boys, which is against societal norms, showing the curves of their ass, we goddamn sure ain't gonna mind if our motherfucking daughters out here wearing leggings showing the curves of their asses. You understand what I'm saying? So we're failures. So I don't know where I'm going from this point in life, because, I prided myself on doing the right thing and being a manly man. I'm shocked. It's like a motherfucker waking up one morning and realizing he got a little dick. It probably will bother you. Or waking up one morning and realize you ain't gonna grow no more the first day. This is where I stop at. Somebody told you, yeah, your growth spurt over. You ain't gonna get no taller. Or a motherfucker got an extra tooth growing down or something. Mama, is this gonna fall out? No, baby. Mama, you mean to tell me I got teeth growing over teeth? It's like that. It feels shocked. It's shocking to feel that. It's like a motherfucker waking up and saying, whoa, dude, you a fucking failure. You was afraid of the white man and would not run your household the way you needed to be. And then even if you wouldn't do that, your wife didn't have enough nurturing and love in the children built up where she could have just said, honey, I'm your mother. I love you. I raised you. Mommy doesn't like that. And they say, okay, mother, I respect your wishes. So as parents, we done fucked up. We are dog. We don't even train dogs. We don't train our children. I train my children in certain things. I'm talking about as a whole. Now, as far as the goddamn sagging the pants and the goddamn fucking up their music, that's all I'm taking. All that other shit, I didn't train the kids. But the point I'm making is this. The first fucking thing in life is, hey, get up in the morning and put your clothes on. Go outside and present yourself to the world. Back in the day, learn how to shake a hand right, put on a nice tie, look a man straight in the eye. Yes, sir, no, sir. The white man wanted to hang you, motherfucker. They wanted to kill you every day. They would blatantly spit on you, slap on you, so the chances of you making anything happen was very slim. But you still was taught, get up, go out. First thing you do before you leave the goddamn house is put your goddamn clothes on right. Before you leave the house, put your goddamn clothes on right. The very thing, oh my God, we taught our babies this. It's like realizing your goddamn hair is falling out and it ain't never going back. I don't know how it feels to be a failure. Because I never looked at myself as a failure. I looked at myself, I tried some shit, it don't work. I flipped some other shit. But, these are my children's lives. I don't get to start all over and make another song. Or, oh yeah, you failed. You made a song. Oh, your comedy show wasn't good. Oh, you don't get likes and shares. You failed. I don't get to start all over with my boys' lives. That kid that got in the car with me this morning was scared. The cop was just profiling. Cop released him into my custody. The first goddamn thing we got to do is get up in the morning and get dressed. And we do that wrong. And the whole race need to admit we get dressed wrong every day. I don't give a fuck if you get up and you get dressed with $200-$300 shoes on, you're dressing wrong. You're dressing wrong. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's money that could be for your kids. That's investment. That could have, if you get up and you got, I know you care about yourself. I know you care about yourself. See, me and back in the day, you asked Granddaddy, what you want for Christmas, Granddaddy? Granddaddy got 7, 8 sons, 2, 3 daughters. They asked my granddaddy, what you want for Christmas, Daddy? My granddaddy said, oh, don't worry about me. Don't get them kids right. See, those are the things that I let pass down. And the older I get, I realize my granddaddy didn't get his hair cut but once every 4, 5 months, 6 months. And that was because my grandma said, they giving me an award at the church, Alec. I want you to look nice and come down. My granddaddy might get his hair cut. The older I get, I don't shave as much because I realize, it's not about me. It's not about aesthetics. It's not about being cute no more. It's about sacrificing for our children at this age. It's about setting things up. It's not about us no more. We done fucked. We done fucked. We done did our fun, man. It's not about we done fucked. We're still fucking. We're still drinking. We're still smoking. We still hot girl summering. We glamours. We still doing it. But it's not about us now. It's not about us no more. It's about our kids. And we fell in the first thing in the morning. Put your clothes on right. When our kids is going out the house, boys, ass, curve of the ass showing, girls, silhouette showing, little pussy showing, hips showing. It all trickles into our mindset. We looking at dick prints. We got a hashtag for dick prints, gray sweatpants. I catch little girls looking at my dick print now, and you look at them and you say, well, that's the one that if I was a sexual predator, I would take, It's like we don't understand that these people preying on our children. Fuck all that white van shit. Yeah, that's cool. We talk about uncles and shit, cousins and motherfucking nieces and aunties and shit preying on the fucking kids. Fuck them white vans. I'm talking about the shit we don't talk about. And we sitting here wondering why everybody got touched because the motherfucking uncle, he got sense. He know who to look at. And that was back then. Now we got them eggplant Friday. Ooh, look at them gray sweatpants. Right in front of the little girls looking at grown men's dick prints. Y'all niggas know this shit is happening. We telling little boys they kings, sexy. We fucked up. And it all trickles in from how we dress. We ain't grown up yet. Shit bothered me, man. The first motherfucking thing you have to do for your kids in the morning is send them out the house in a way in which society does not choose to crack down on them simply for how the fuck they look. And that's what we ain't doing. Yeah, niggas shouldn't be pedophiles, women shouldn't be pedophiles. But we need to teach our kids not to give these motherfuckers the signs. Pedophile looking. He looking for who he want. She looking for who she want. And the kids is like, eggplant. And they analyzing this shit. The cops out here looking for who they want. These old ass R. Kelly niggas out here looking for what young girl? You think a motherfucking old ass R. Kelly nigga gonna run up on a plain Jane little girl that look like she got some fucking sense? Grown men don't holler at bitches that look like they got some sense. Fuck is you talking about? I don't fucking understand. As grown men, when I'm trying to fuck something, I don't holler at something that look like it got some fucking sense. I do now because, I've always have. Because I'm handsome, though. That's a different story. But what I'm saying, most motherfuckers are looking for the motherfucking weak motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the motherfucker, the grown man, the little girl he trying to fuck. Oh, she got on some leggings. She got on some heels. She got a weave. She got her makeup. She got on some eyelashes. That's who he trying to fuck. And he, as a grown man, know what to do, say to get her attention. You understand what I'm saying? We are literally letting them go out the house looking like that. The motherfucking cops is looking for a motherfucking arrest. They looking for a motherfucking arrest. The police is looking for a motherfucking arrest. Watch this. Why y'all think gay people were in the closet so long? When gays were being persecuted, gays were smart. They were in the closet until they unified. Black people need to follow gays. Need to follow their lead. Think about this. Gays were in the closet because people were fucking with gays. Same thing they were doing to blacks. Fucking with gays, beating them, teasing them, not letting them get jobs in certain places. So them motherfuckers had to hide their gayness. They had to act. So black, we need to act like we got some fucking sense until we unify like gays and come out the fucking closet. You understand what I'm saying? Now you can act gay. We don't need to act black right now. We need to go in the closet. We need to take our motherfucking black in the motherfucking closet for a while until we can unify, get our money together, unify, and come out the closet, goddammit. But for right now, we don't need to act black. We need to dress and look like we got some fucking sense. That's what we knew. That's what we need to do. I don't give a fuck about your glitter and no gold, motherfucker. It's a metaphor. It's a goddamn example, man. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's one of the problems with it. I gotta send you to the nation. If I was sitting here talking about the motherfucking three little pigs, we need to gather and build with a stronger house instead of straw, would you say, I'm not an actual pig? Would you say some fucking stupid shit like that? That's the problem. That's why the Bible says it, and that's why men have always did it. Sweetheart, please keep silent while men are talking. Please keep silent. Y'all can talk about that in the back. Y'all go fry some chicken and shit. Go in the fucking back. Do what fucking women do. If y'all want to talk that dumb shit, if you can't get the examples, if you can't get the metaphors and the allegories, go in the fucking back. Go in the back and talk about, ooh, Dr. King looked good today. You see Jesse up there with his curly hair? Ooh, Jesse was handsome. Girl, did you see Coretta? You know King's stealing the money, buying her hats and shit. Go in the back and talk that shit. Don't talk that shit. That's why in the Nation of Islam, the women sit up front. They sit up front and they dress a certain way. You know why they sit up front? So you can watch them from fucking talking. Because they need to be listening. So they up front. Shut the fuck up, sit up front and listen. You get it? This is a man telling you where he has fucking failed, and I'm supposed to be the fucking leader. Sometimes you got to sit up front and shut the fuck up. You know, that's just how I am as a man, and I got to get even more like that as a leader. So when I get my shit popping, ladies, we're going to treat y'all with the utmost respect. We're going to father y'all children. We're going to protect y'all. We're going to love y'all. We're going to nurture y'all. We're going to be everything you need to be. But when we meet, you're going to shut the fuck up. You got that? So if you're a woman on this page and you like me or you like, oh, I think one day he'll be a great leader. Well, I follow him. I believe women need to shut the fuck up. That's what I believe. First of all, I believe women need to shut the fuck up around their children outside of men. Fuck men. Shut the fuck up talking that dumb shit you talk in front of your motherfucking kids first. Fuck men. Shut the fuck up singing that shit. Turn the fucking radio down. Put on fucking Baby Shark. You got that? Put on Baby Shark. Turn the fucking love and hip hop down. Shut that shit the fuck up in front of your fucking children. Because even if you got a motherfucking husband in the motherfucking house with you, you gonna be around the kids more than him any fucking way. So sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. And nod your head. Shout out to some of the women like, I agree. Well, some women will be real. Any woman on this motherfucking page will tell you, there was a time in my life where I wish a man would have just shut me the fuck up. Good Lord, my life would be so different. Women, do y'all agree with that? Women, there's been a relationship with a man at school. You wish a teacher, a father, an uncle, a cousin. Women, if you agree, say I agree. There's every woman on this motherfucking timeline has a time in her life that she can go back and listen and say, I wish this motherfucker would have just shut me the fuck up right there. And if she real, she know the only way he could have shut her the fuck up was peel that onion back. And she know it. She know it. She know it. The nigga that you in love with to this day, let me tell you something. The man that you love this day, the man that you love this day, in your heart, that you wish you had, whether he is your man used to be, or you wish back then that fucked up, that nigga that you will always let, you wish he would have slapped you in your fucking mouth and shut your motherfucking ass up one time. And that's just a fact, Jack. They say we got some talking in the back. Who should our nation? That's just a thing. People don't want to realize that. Because if you think about it, it's the only way. When it come time. I had to look at that little nigga today in the car and tell him, motherfucker, I ain't pulling off. Sit up, motherfucker. You finna get both of us shot, little nigga. So it's a situation where, as black parents, we ain't even gonna get into the point that I've been saying forever, that black people make babies haphazardly. We ain't even gonna get into that. See, all this haphazardly baby making is a problem. Even the fact that my wife had 2 sons when I met her is a problem. Because I don't want to make her sad. These aren't my sons. I don't want to make her sad. I want to let her have let them do certain little things. I don't want to seem like the mean stepdaddy, and I don't want to have to fight they daddy. So certain little things. So that right there is not even a good situation for families any fucking way. Step situations, fucking stepdaddy shit, that ain't even a good situation for families anyway. I'm not saying it can't work. It's not the ideal good situation. But see, we have all sorts of motherfucking problems that stem from black parents making babies haphazardly. Now, we know we got one side of the race that will admit to this. We know we got one side of the race right here on the timeline. Fellas, haven't we all said, I'll come in that woman just because she fine. I'll put a baby in her. Yes or no? Men on the timeline. If a bitch look too good, we busting in that pussy for the most part. Men on the timeline, have you not done that? Yes or no? Men, do we nut in women for the wrong reasons and don't give a shit? Tell the truth, man. Yes or no? Watch this. We know men do this. The abortion rate says women do this. The abortion rate is tangible, observable evidence. I said we going off men just being honest. Yeah, I done did it, dog. Because men could say, no, we don't do that shit. And it's them niggas. Not all men, it's them niggas. It's that 1 million black men fathering all, it's 1 million black men responsible for 25 million abortions. That's just them million niggas. It ain't us, man. That's 1/10. That's ain't even a tenth of the population. Let's make some easy numbers. Let's go in hundreds so we can get easy percents. Let's say it's 100 black men. All of us deny. We ain't the ones coming in them women. Only 10 men admit it. At least we could say it's 10 men responsible for 10,000 abortions. Them 10 men can fuck that many women. But we ain't doing that. We admitting it. The women have the tangible, observable, noticeable, studied over the years when it spiked and when it swelled evidence, and they still won't acknowledge, hey, I had this baby because I let this motherfucker man come in me. I was a fucking cum pot for a nigga I like. I don't care if a nigga that's cute that I like come in me. If I want to go with him, I will have his baby. If I don't want to go with him, I won't have his baby. I win either way. If I want the child to get at him, I win. If I abort it, I win. So black woman and black man, our first mistake is parenting. We ain't planning and want none of these motherfucking kids. Then we fake like we so in love with them. My biggest, and it's really because it's just the biggest thing you can brag off. Speaking as somebody that don't have kids, that didn't want kids, that's strapped up, I come to some women on purpose now. I have friends that tell me, nigga, you shooting blanks, nigga, you can't make no kids. I say, I want to make kids when I can really, really do right. You know, I was a fucked up kid. That was the shit I went through. But the point I'm making is, we have to acknowledge. See, I can look on the outside and say, man, you treat them motherfucking kids like you ain't want them. When you talk to them motherfucking kids, nigga, when the last time you seen your kid? How do you go to your kids' games? I can look at a man, how much he's involved in his kid's life and be like, you ain't want that kid. Men that didn't want the children, be absentee and don't be as involved. Women that didn't want the kids, cuss them the fuck out and beat them. It's just that simple. If you cussing them motherfuckers out and beating them, you ain't want them. But the only thing your pride and joy is, I'm a mother. I didn't kill them. I didn't kill them. So we got to recognize that as the first step. First step in the black motherfucking race is stop having fucking babies haphazardly and acknowledge that we do. And now men stop being absentee and women stop fucking cussing them and beating them, giving them fucking mental health issues. First step. Parenting starts before you pull your dick out or pull your goddamn drawers down. Next step. Put your goddamn child's clothes on right before you send them out the fucking house. We can't even get our motherfucking children dressed for a world that's looking for them. The media and the world has over-sexualized black females and objectified them. And we said, go on out there, little baby. Fully looking the way they think you should look. Going out there in your little tights and your little leggings, with your little pocketbook. Going out there with your little weave and shit on. Going out there with your little weave and your eyelashes on, my daughter. Put your little lipstick on. Going out there. Going out there, little boy, sag your pants. Put on $200 shoes. Yeah, look exactly like the cops, what the cops looking for. Hang in those areas. Yeah, baby. Cop look at a motherfucking kid. Do you understand, to white people, we look like Asians look to us? You have to have a real knowledge and have been around some Asians to know how Asians look. You don't know if you talking to a fucking Japanese, a Chinese, a Vietnamese, a motherfucking Taiwanese. You might say, oh, it's a little darker. You have to, my man Lamont Freeman on here was an officer. He can tell you this shit. You have to be around. Imagine me, the reason I have a little knowledge of Japan, I know Japanese motherfuckers, how they look. If I hear some Asians, them motherfuckers, they talk hard. I was over there with them. I was afraid. They like Jamaicans. The motherfuckers was talking so hard. You see what I'm saying? So, but the same way all Chinese people look alike to you, all Japanese people look like to you, same way you can't tell a Japanese from a Chinese or a Vietnamese or a Korean, they can't tell niggas apart. They can't tell niggas apart. Same way you see them little Vietnamese and Chinese women, the way they dress, you say, how old is this motherfucker? That's why they sex traffic them so much. You can't tell how old them motherfuckers is. It's the same way they look at us as black men. They say, well, what's the profile? Young black man, expensive tennis shoes, pants tight, sagging off his ass, hoodie, jewelry, lot of hair, earrings. They can't tell if your motherfucking child 13 or fucking 40. All they thinking is, our children don't dress like adults. You gotta think they're looking at it from their own bias. If the cop is not buying his 12-year-old son $200 sneakers, if the cop is not buying his son skinny jeans to sag, if the cop is not buying his son fake jewelry, fake chains, watches, if the cop is not buying his son this stuff, he don't know that black people let their 12-year-olds dress like that. He don't know that. He don't know that. He don't know that. In the same way, there are things that other communities do that we don't know. A prime example, I had a child from Guatemala, Mexico or Guatemala. I think it was Guatemala. It wasn't Mexico because I would have instantly remembered. I had this Mexican kid, so it definitely wasn't Mexican. And they were taught, you don't look at a grown man in the face that you respect. And when I would talk to this kid, he would be looking all around every now and then to make eye contact. And when he make eye contact, he would look down. And I said, yo, bro, look at me. He would never look at me. And I thought he was being disrespectful. And then he finally told me, in their culture, they don't look grown men in the eyes. I didn't know that. That's some shit about culture I didn't know. So if the police officer, he expects your 12, 13, 14-year-old boy to dress how he would dress his 12, 13, 14-year-old son. So when he see your 14-year-old boy with the $200 shoes, with the pants sagging off his ass, with the jewelry on, with the chains, with the locks, he says, that's a grown man. Because kids don't dress like that. He don't know how black kids dress when his mind says, kids don't dress like that. He's thinking about the way he dressed his kids. Do y'all understand this? Look, I'm finna get out of here because I'm getting frustrated. And I'm frustrated with myself. The first thing in the world he must do is get his motherfucking kids to come out the house looking a certain way. When a white cop, a white person, who they run the society, who all it takes is for any white person to say, suspicious looking black male. When they look out their window, walking down the street, walking by their restaurant, and they see in their mind, my children dress like this. White children dress like this. Black men, black drug dealers wear expensive shoes, worker boots. They wear skinny jeans. They sag their pants off their ass. They wear hoodies, and they have jewelry, and they have gold in their mouth, and they have earrings. That's how they think black men dress. So when they look out and see your child, regardless of how old they are, because they look at us like we look at Asians. We can't tell them apart. They can't tell us apart. So when they look out the window, they say, hey, some men out there. Because kids in their mind look like kids. Somebody in their group could say, black person could say, those are not men, those are children. And they'll say, children? What children has that much jewelry? Children? That child has gold teeth. Children don't have jewelry. Let me stop, man. AP for a black male between height, yep. That's, you already know. Jeans and a t-shirt. 4'8" and 6'7", goddamn it. That motherfucker is anything. Facebook won't let me bring nobody in no more. And that's sad, but that's okay, family. I realize I failed my family. I failed my children. 2 things. My sons sags they pants. My oldest son, I let him do the shit now because he grown. I see, that's the thing in the black community. Next time I see him, I might pop him in the fucking lip. And then he's like, what? Then I say, hey, man. And then I might tell him this. Tell him my story. You're looking the way I failed you, son. You didn't do it around me when you was in the house. Now that you're grown, you went to that shit. So whether you do it around me or not, don't mean nothing. I failed you. My youngest son sneaking in the house, pulling his pants up. Whether you do it around me or not, I failed you. You might not pull your dick out in front of somebody around me, but if you're doing it, I failed you. You might not fucking rob nobody around me, but if you rob somebody around, I failed you. First thing we got to do when we get up in the morning as a black man is pull our goddamn pants up. And between black mothers, black fathers, whether they're together or not, whether it's the man busting his son upside the head saying, pull your fucking pants up, or the mother saying, I love you, I raised you, and you know I treat you well. I don't like how that looks, son. Pull your pants up. We have one responsibility as the entire race to our children. Not to have our girls looking like fucking sex objects, and not to have our boys looking like goddamn thugs. And we have failed as a race, yet we want to debate the fucking NFL. We have all failed.